Welcome people, welcome back to the channel. Now it's your boy King again in the building again, and today boy we there with a quick one we are call one of the hot takes, you know what I mean? The hot takes, so I get some hot takes real quick and fast. We call it hot takes Tuesdays. So people wanna get used to that one, you see me? We're gonna talk about what going with reggae boys them, the hot takes them. Still I'll go back to Reggae Boys watch, but you don't know we have to get back in the groove again, people. You see me? But yeah, you don't know the Reggae Girls are play, so most people attention they right this right now. However, um man I say I'm not cover the Reggae Girls, but still I drop hot takes Tuesdays. Just for make sure say yo we get this out the way. You see me? So bless up to everybody. Big up yourself, Newton thing. Big up yourself to everybody. But yeah, hot takes Tuesdays, people, wanna get used to it. Easy wanna tell me if you don't like the name. Checking in, said speed, tell me if you don't like the name. Easy me hot take Tuesdays. So I gotta actually start right here with the incident because people, if you guys don't know, let me tell you now. So Roje Williams, the goalkeeper for Arnett Gardens yesterday, had a very unfortunate incident where he was stabbed after the game between bitter rivals Tivoli, and actually we are gonna play a clip by Roje, because you don't know Roje send something to tell the people them. So we are gonna play that where Roje say Roje want make us know say alright, but we have to show the incident and the timeline and everything what happened, right? So yeah, Arnett goalkeeper was stabbed after JPL game. That was the Jamaica Gleaner said that. Then they said the Observer. I mean, I say, yo, today I must see the news. I'm like, yo, what is this? Roger, no. You see me? Observer posted, Arnett goalkeeper was stabbed. Everybody that posted today. This is a blast. Posted it again saying Arnett goalkeeper Roje Williams was hospitalized after being stabbed in the chest following the Jamaica Premier League match against Tivoli Gardens on Monday night, people. And initially when the news broke, we never know how serious it was. So you don't know, as a fellow professional, as somebody who know, and just as somebody who in and around the sport, you don't know this is, yes, January you start one that you don't know how it was, you see me? And then this is a blast went on to say the 24-year-old had just finished a nil-all draw with a clean sheet when he allegedly had a confrontation with a woman, resulting in a stabbing incident at Anthony Sparling Sports Complex. Williams is currently receiving treatment at Kingston Public Hospital, while his coach, Xavier Gilbert, confirmed the incident but had limited details, right? So that this is a blast post. Then Augusta Boomer will say this release by the club, Arnett Garden itself. So Arnett Garden actually made a press release saying that Arnett Gardens Football Club statement on stabbing incident involving Roje Williams. So Arnett Gardens released this publication today after everything, saying that Arnett Gardens Football Club is deeply concerned by the recent incident involving our goalkeeper Roje Williams, who was stabbed outside our facility following the football match last night. And people, if you look upon the words and have to notice the words and the careful written statement by Arnett Gardens, you realize them say outside our facility. They went on to say the incident took place on a main road near the venue. So Arnett Gardens actually, I make sure say them clear them name from this and make people know say yo it's safe to come in the venue. The incident happened on a main road. And reading this, I'm like, is it the most important thing for the club to clear its name? I understand the politics behind of it, or not politics. I understand the need to do all of that because again, matches have to go on and matches have to play, and people want to know about them. People concerned about them safety. So me understand where on I come from, but initially I'm like, yo, me not never true me I take it personal when me I say, yo, Reggae, as I say, Reggae played for Olympic Gardens in a time when I also played for Olympic Gardens. You see me? Me know Reggae from him there, see you. I mean, I tell you, say, when I see that youth here, see you, I'm like, yo, what a keeper you do, I see you. You can see, say, the man, ultra talented, excellent shot stopper. The only thing I would say is that sometimes you can see, say, him bigger than the leagues that he was playing in at the time. So, for me, Roje, you could see say the youth very ultra talented, right? So that was it for me when we just meet Roje. So seeing this happen, me I said, John, what go on? Me start watch everything and start try get all the details from every media outlet. But yeah, so as I say, when I see this, I understand where Arnett Gardens Football Club coming from the angle where they're saying that the incident took place on a main road near the venue, and we would like to clarify that it was in no way related to football or connected to the club, its supporters, or any rivals. So I guess they just wanted to clear that up to say that it's nothing involving anything football related. So they just wanted to say basically it's a personal issue. Roger is receiving medical attention and we are in contact with him and his family. We wish him a full and speedy recovery. The safety and well being of all our players and staff remain a top priority, and we are fully cooperating with authorities as they investigate this unfortunate incident. We urge the public to refrain from spreading misinformation and to respect the privacy of Roje and his family during this time. We ask for patience and support as we investigate. He went on to say, thank you for understanding. For further information, call yada yada and email yada yada. Management on it, go and sign it. So I'm gonna say that I'm like, very interesting. Them a clear them name and them a try appease the public for make the public know say yo, everything Chris when they can come out and much said way and it's a personal incident. Irrespective of what as I say, me probably take it personally because me know Reggie as I say, not only that nobody know I hear nothing like this happen to a fellow footballer. Nobody know I hear nothing like this happen to nobody in general. But especially somebody you know, especially a baller where you know and see. So you don't know in a true fashion, me reach out to the baller on Instagram, you see me. I say, yo, bro, your government. Say, yeah, man, give thanks. I went on to say, may the people them know you're good. I'll play it on the show later. That's why I'm say, yo, say something for the people them. Is him, I tell him, say, me that invite him on the show, but you don't know, man, I know the condition where him there. And he did send this voice note. So, him said this people, and this is Roje. So, this is Roje, make you know, say, yo, I'm good. You see me? Alright, people. So, want to tell me if you can't hear the voice that I just played because that was Roger Williams making a known say him good and him give thanks for everybody we are reach out. We are run it again. Yeah. Yeah, so that is Roger Williams making everybody know say him good. Now with that said, people, but don't want nobody ask me. But don't want nobody ask me if I respect somebody just say me something. Yeah. I don't want nobody ask me warm to the ball and the mix. You know, people, me is a youth, I'm just avoid the mix up. So I didn't went into details. Me not ask the ball, yo, ball, I want, yo, no, that is not me. That is not King. That is not Ball Pree TV. That is no prerogative. You don't know that a film personal thing. The club put out a statement. The statement clearly say what it say. The baller clearly say what him say, and that's me left it personally. So that was it for me, and I'm just glad say the baller gov. Give thanks for I just get a message. Somebody said the baller good actually. Another image. Let me bring up this image as well. Yeah, somebody just sent me an image look well with the baller for sure. Said the baller good actually. So let me actually bring up this image. Yeah, I'm not bring up that image yet. But yeah, all in all, the baller good. You see me, I will give thanks to the baller good. That are the number one thing. So yeah, moving on now, moving right along. Big up to everybody in the comment section. People when the rock and come in and like up the video said speed, you don't know. Big up yourself, Newton thing, one King David, big up yourself. CM Kemar Newton, bro, just had to change name. Big up yourself, man. Andre Hall, big up. Dream Magista, we need to talk. The link, must drop the link, Dream Magista, cause I need to hear your excuses. Look a bit down at the show, but I'm just run off the hot takes them real quick and fast. Andre Hall, no, I'm not here. All right, yeah, man, big up yourself. So, moving on to Mason Greenwood, the golden boy that hopes on because yeah, people right now the reggae girls them a play Mexico, and last time I left it, big up yourself Ryan LFC, you don't know the legend that over here and for love. I'm like I was gonna wait until the match done, and not to say that I don't respect the reggae girls them, big up yourself said way, but again me of my time limit as well where I just have to put out these shows, and if me continue waiting on perfect timing, the content them not drop, and everybody asks what the content them. So here we go, people. Mason Greenwood. I saw Mason Greenwood post this for Mother's Day. I'm saying happy Mother's Day. Being a dad has changed everything, but it's watching you being a mom, or watching you be a mom that taught me the most. Strong, loving, and always in my corner. And for me, I had to bring this. I had to post this. For me, I had to bring highlight to this because we all know the off-field issues with Mason Green. Now we all know that him imperfections, what his past was, yada yada. But for we were very much football related, football specific people. We just a focus on what's happening on the football field. Now, also what's happening on the football field in recent times, even Coach McLaren came out and spoke about Greenwood situation with his current coach. And we look at Greenwood minutes. Greenwood recently had a few less minutes than he had before. And with the one that have trouble in the camp, him and him coach never good. But Mason Greenwood in true Mason Greenwood fashion as usual for me, people, I say make the talking happen on the football field. And in true Mason Greenwood style, this is what the people absolute stunner. So if you ever doubt Mason Greenwood's quality, that is for me or me view Mason. I view Mason and what he can bring on the field. I know that people are saying, yeah, see them fall out now with Marseille and rated. Honestly, I'm not saying that I'm not care about discipline. Don't get me wrong. I'm really focusing on what players do on the football field. I allow other people, other channels, focus on those things, what the players them do off the football field. And yeah, I know I brought up this, which is off-field issue, but for me, it was just a special highlight for no say yo, my highlight in being mother, my highlight. It's very significant for me. Yes, I can use him both time foot them, and for no say yo, the man rifle I one day for the right foot. It was a joy seeing that happen, people. So yeah, we have to bring that to you. Next up, me have that video for sure, the ones them. Bless up yourself, Owen. Yeah, massive strike. So next up, that video here is a very interesting video. Today I was watching a podcast, right? And I give credit where the podcast is. I think it's Rio Ferdinand. Ray Ferdinand had on Yaya Toure. And if you know me, people, Yaya is absolutely one of my favorite midfielders of all time. Yaya Toure, David Silva, two of my favorites. Um, Yaya said this, but he was talking about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Run it.
Because when I was listening, sometime Ibrahimovic is talking in the training, training on in the pitch. I'm amazed, this guy is. I think he lives in another world. But you need characters like this. Yeah, you need sometimes. Yeah, no, definitely.
So yeah, so una hear that, I could run it back again because Yaya was talking about Ibrahimovic, and if you know Ibrahimovic, you know that Ibrahimovic have a larger than life character, right? So Yaya basically I said Ibra is like a madman, he's from a different world. So what funny was that what Rio Ferdinand said, and we're gonna play it again.
Training on in the pitch. I'm amazed, this guy is. I think he lives in another world. But you need characters like this. Yeah, you need.
Rio Ferdinand went on to say, but you need characters like this. So for me, again, me not really do the mix up, me not really do the off field issues. However, I know that off field issues affect what's happening on the field. And one of the biggest personalities in Jamaica football currently is Mr. Craig Butler, right? So Mr. Butler, for me, I watch Mr. Butler. Well, and let me add Fasca to the show. Fasca, big up yourself. Not even realize you did there, bro. But yeah. So for me, bless up, bro. But yeah, may I run through the topic them real quick because as I said, it's not gonna be a long show. Yeah, so for me, Mr. Butler, he has a larger than life character. A lot of people, it rub people the wrong way. People say him disingenuous, him do this, him do that, him delusional, him etc. But for me, how I look at it is that I think that majority of great people I know have what the average person call a touch of madness in them. And we call it madness because we don't understand it. And we usually are the average persons when they reach certain level of greatness, and we are the ones where get for judge them because these people are the small percentage, right? So saying that me I say, you see when me see people and them imperfections, people and everybody are gonna be the humble calf where quote unquote want to drink the most milk. Some of these great people, they are outspoken. Them put them chests out there on the line. And sometimes when them get them chests licky in, we beat them down for say, see that he and we laugh off of them. But I think at the same process of quote unquote madness and delusional behavior make them great. And if you take away those from those people, and them arrogance help to make them great, them arrogance makes the difference between knowing say, yo, me a God panel him and me gonna do this where people think it can't be done, and that make the difference between somebody where really makes it on a different level. Now, don't get me wrong. Yeah, I know say you have a few humble people who make it sneak under the radar, don't talk nothing hype, no boast about nothing, and they make it as well. You have a few of those. But the ones them were actually outspoken and put them chest out there, me personally, I don't judge them. I see them as people who are part of them character will make them great. So today when I was listening to this, I was like, I had to play this on the show while I'm gonna play the next clip.
Training on in the pitch. I'm amazed, this guy is. I think he lives in another world. But you need characters like this. Yeah, you need sometimes. Yeah, no, definitely. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for one place and big and speed.
So yeah, so right this one. So now a lot of people are criticize Kirk Butler because of what's happening to Veer right now in terms of them being in last place, and people are go back for them something, and people are look at it as a negative. But so me I play this and me I look upon it in a different light. Me I look upon it in a light of self-belief. Marcus Garvey once said, if you have no belief, or if you have no I'm gonna look for the right say, you know. Fasca, you know what the say no Marcus Garvey did say?
Not quite.
But
No, no, no.
I think it was something.
There's a lot of philosophy saying that he has quoted, but no, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I'm
To
gonna
be frank.
find it real quick. But I think him say without confidence you're already defeated. With confidence you already win or something like so. I'm gonna find the right quote, but what Marcus Garvey say about confidence. So for me, anybody with confident, bro, people might say, yo, you're confident to a fault, your confidence bring you to a delusional state. But remember, these are the same great peoples where do things. And we the average regular people where not do much, not do half of them I do get for judge them. You see me? I'm gonna find it fair. You see me? So for me, this is him putting him chest out there first. You see me? This was Butler putting him chest out there first because guess what? Him, I guess him can take whatever happened and we're gonna look at the timeline.
I can't feel if it's some players that are good and you have blocked them out of the national team, then better play Premier League and win. And I think that we will be much better next year, and we will eventually win this league. I give them our.
So yeah. So Butler went from saying that he will win to now when he was asked, him say I'm gonna be better next year. But him still a say him a win. So even in admitting that him never win, listen the man still a say
I think that we will be much better next year, and we will eventually win this league.
the man still a say we will eventually win this league. That is super confidence from somebody where I guess him a put in him work and him know him work. So now who am I to say that people not supposed to speak like this? For me, if you talk like this and you do eventually win, it makes it a bit sweeter. And everybody are gonna be the humble calf we want suck the most milk. Some people be like this, and if you be like this and you're successful, me not judge you. I leave you for other people for judge you because again, the success speak for itself. First, you have anything to say on the topic here before we move on?
Yeah, man. Mr. Butler, him right, but what I like about him have a self motivation thing about him. You understand? He don't make nobody deprive him and what him believe in and what him stand for. We respect that about him. Because other persons, once they have self motivation and self belief, they can go very, very far away. So in that regards to where him I said then and where him I said now, the man the mentally is strong. And a lot of persons are strong in that capacity, mental state, but him very, very strong. I mean you have to give him credit and respect him for that. And the footballing pitch, the way how things are look team right now, it's not so as all you would have wanted. But at the same time, it's like him a tell us, yo, I nah give up. I still a try. I still a come
Yeah.
at it. So if you just imagine other persons, footballers, they have got the same mentality. It's like, yo, I nah give up. Me gonna reach a pinnacle. Yes, what I say, me gonna reach a MLS. Me gonna reach a Premier League, me gonna reach a championship or wherever it is in Europe and do well and can represent Jamaica and make Jamaica be known. Then how far you think could I reach? The global, the footballing scale, both locally and internationally. So I think most of the time, regarding to Mr. Butler, sometimes the players' mind, the mental capacity, focus, and stability, did it elsewhere. And we need to address that.
Yeah, so
That's
the
my
thing
take.
is, the thing is, right? Sometimes for be great, you have to have a self belief in where you know see. So you have to can vision something when not happen yet and say, yo, this more happen. Now the difference I think what people are having is that some people will visualize it and then them say it. So some people want to say, yo, you can visualize it, but don't say it. Who is you for say not say it? Who is you or who is me for say, yo, me can visualize greatness But me not gonna say it. Brother, we only live once. When you realize how short life be, when you realize how life is and a one life you have and you can live your own life, you live your own life, brother. You see me? But we get up every day and we judge the people, them say, yo, we boastful this, and then yeah, fine. People say if you exalt yourself and you're ashamed, you deal with it. And guess who have to deal with it? I'm pretty sure say him have to deal with it. If him do reach there too. Now the man still a say if nah drop out, The man still a make it known say yo, it not over until the fat lady sing. And Veer have how much game left? Veer have 4 games left. I'm bring up this. Actually, Veer have 4 games left. And it's gonna be very interesting because guess what? As much as the average person, including myself, and the odds stack against him, things said impossible. It's not mathematically impossible, because with the 4 games them were left, that our 12 points to play for, right? Veer is currently on 35 points. Veer is currently on 23 points. Where 12 points bring them to 35. So them have to win all of them games and them have to upset teams like Dumby Olin, Chapelton, Harborview, Humble Lions lose all of them games, which is highly unlikely and improbable. But if the man say him nah give up to the fat lady sing, who am I to say or who is you to say? It just look very improbable right now. But you know what? I love an underdog story. And how do I something historic happen? And me don't want to hear what majority of the people them say. Even though I know what them that say. Them gonna say yo money spent and league buyout. Unlikely still, but make we see. Make we see what happen. But moving on from that, I just wanted to highlight that and keep it moving. Me not have nothing more to say on that Fasca.
No.
Yeah, so over to Leon Chippy Bailey now. So Leon Bailey played 36 games so far in his current season for Aston Villa. 2,037 minutes, 2 goals, 4 assists. Would I said underwhelming coming from his previous season. However, what's interesting is that Leon Bailey's Aston Villa team will be playing Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League tomorrow. And I'm not sure of Leon Bailey's fitness. Listen to Unai Emery's interview today, hoping that he would have talked something about him fitness. We never hear nothing about him fitness. Now, what interests me about Leon Bailey and what's happening with him is that Leon Bailey has been injured ever since coming back from international duty with Jamaica. So Bailey's last game he played was 90 minutes against St. Vincent and the Grenadines. The first game back for Aston Villa, it's saying that he was not in the squad. It didn't say injured. Then the game after, or the 2 games after, it's saying that he's listed as injured. So now I'm like, what? Bailey played for Jamaica and got injured. He played full 90 against St. Vincent. I'm not sure what happened there, but then this got me thinking. It got me thinking a lot of things. It got me thinking like, more I'll criticize the players, them rightfully say them not give out them all because them I think about club, right? And then you say, all right, the club pay them. So what's the balance though? What's the balance between the club that pays you and playing for your country? I'm gonna want to bring up the club versus country age-old war because that's been a thing. That's been a thing about club versus country. But looking at this, I'm not saying that he got injured on international duty. Don't quote me as saying that. I'm just saying that since he played the last 90 minutes for Jamaica, him not go back go play a game for Aston Villa, which Aston Villa and bread and butter. So how do you view this, Fasca? I could start by hearing your thoughts and how you view this. Ronnie say Bailey seems injury prone, and that's a thing. I think Bailey that get over this. So what right there? Why your view on club versus country and staying fit? I guess there's no argument about it. If your country call you have to come play for your country and get all. But then this is the same criticism we have again with some, we call it the diaspora players. Them we have them contract for play for and all of that. Using this scenario, not saying that he got injured on international duty again, but using this scenario, seeing that he hasn't played a minute since the last game when he played for Jamaica. What are your views on this though, Fasca? Real quick.
All right. Quickly, I don't think him injured. I don't think him injured as big as our person that make it be seem. One of the key things that we can say, if you look on the current Aston Villa, two, not even two, but the three transfers that came into Aston Villa during the January. Daniel Marlin, Marco Asensio, and Marcus Rashford. How many goals has Marco
All right.
Asensio
So
scored?
so before you go there, that'll come up next. I bring up those figures next, right? So you just I say you don't think him injured. For me, Fasca, me
No.
can't talk like how you talking because guess what? Me not have no evidence for say him not injured. Me I look on my screen right now and the sight I say him injured. So you are say you don't think him injured. Why you not think the man injured?
All right, no, this is no, this is it. It's a norm for many clubs and coaches to tell us that yo the player is injured when him rightfully know say him no want to play this player. And let me just make a quick point. Bundesliga club, it has been stated that Bundesliga club RB Leipzig and I think Frankfurt and Stuttgart, one of them two there, different from Leipzig, inquire about Leon Bailey coming back to the Bundesliga. So you can check that out. But at the same time, what I'm saying is that is it a case where we all know the Emery is a coach where he say, yo, if you're not play, him just not gonna use you because
Right.
you're not trying to fit yourself in the team. So he will bench you. I will tell
So
you say, yo, the man have a day off.
so that a your view. Again, me not have the same view. I can say everything. I can agree for disagree with your view. Me think the player injury based on what me see. Cause me go off a facts. I can't go off a what me think. I understand where I come from first, cause don't get me wrong. But I can't assume like you say that happen. Based on the facts. I'm gonna take a look at the facts. He's listed as injured. First, it's not in the squad against Preston. I assume that because for me, when I saw that, I'm like, he's not in the squad against Preston because I think that was a FA Cup game. If I'm not sure, yeah, it's a FA Cup game against a lower league team. So I'm like, okay. But then again, when I look at the squad for Preston, um, wait, this was a 3 love. Yeah, so this is the team against Preston. When I look at the team against Preston, Rashford started, Rogers started on the right, Asensio started basically in a number 10, and Ramsey started to the left. So I'm like, well, on them still play them big guns. It was kind of dodgy to me. So I am figuring that he might have been injured from here because Rogers played on the right. He didn't score an assist in this game. Mullen came on 73rd minute, didn't score an assist again, right? So that was the first game after the international break that Bailey was not listed in the squad. The second game now, the 3-0. No, before we go there, this is why I can't agree with what you say, Fosca. Before he went on international break, Bailey played 64 minutes against Club Brugge in the Champions League. He scored in Aston Villa's 3-1 victory. He played 46 minutes in Aston Villa's 1-love victory over Brentford, and he had an assist in the return leg at home, where he played 45 minutes in Aston Villa's 3-love victory over Club Brugge in the Champions League. So now, you tell me, say, this player do so well in the Champions League, And remember, those games, we could take a look at those games. So the Tree Love where Bailey came on, because this is a Tree Love game. The Tree Love was the last game before the international break. So Bailey didn't start. He came on in the 46th minute for camera. And as you can see, Bailey went on to play a pivotal role in breaking the deadlock, right? So Bailey assisted Asensio, the same Asensio you talk about. Bailey come assist him in the 50th minute. So Bailey had an assist there. So that was the last game before the international break. So now, remember, say Asensio played this game, Fasca. So the same players them we are talking about played the game. And Bailey came on and find a good assist and then win 3-love. So that's why I can't subscribe to the reasoning there. Now moving on. The 3-love, Rogers play on the right, Marlon come on for him come play on the right again. This is what I talk about. Asensio hit the ground running. Asensio played 6 matches, scored 3 goals. Yeah. I understand that people do this all the time, bro. And this is the thing with Leon Bailey. Every time somebody, a team that is at by any competition theme, by a left-footed attacker, here's a Bailey game get taken. Here's a Bailey game I get taken from Diaby. Bailey had one of the best seasons them. Every single time here's a Bailey game I get taken. I say Bailey rise and show him class. So personally, me can only go off of what I see and what history taught me. Every time you see an attacker that was bought to say I take a Bailey game, Bailey rise. Now he can't rise because he's injured to me. You say you think he's just not being played. And now I'm going to ask you why you think he's not being played after playing such a pivotal role just before the international break. Over to you again, Fasca.
All right, so as I said before, it's a case that if him injured, I remember I said, if him injured, it is not something that's serious. I remember saying that. So in a sense where he's not playing now, you can say it based on form, right? And we say he had form before he came on international break. So why not still play him in the matches coming up that played after the international break or even the current one? It could be that it's a case that he has a niggling injury problem, not too serious, right? Or the coach, in sense, is using tactics to prefer to say, all right, we have the Champions League, and in a some sense, we still try to fight for a spot to qualify for the Champions League next season again. So, which would you rather play him in? Play him in the Champions League, half fit, or play him in the Premier League where we can see if he can get fully fit and play in those matches so we can play back in the Champions League. No, I'm not discredit what I say. It's a boy, him not injured. But in a sense, if a player is injured, wouldn't it be within the rights of the club to disclose? Not all clubs do that, but within the rights of the club to disclose what type of injury does this player have? If he has a illness, what type of illness does this player have as to why he's not getting game time?
But with all due respect, I'm not sure that we listened to the press conferences before the Preston game, the Brighton game, and the Nottingham game. If you did that, you have to tell me because again, me can only tell you I listened to the press conference today, and that's before the game tomorrow. And again, you can look at it to say that is he resting Bailey for the Champions League because again, he has been starring in the Champions League. So I thought we have to look at it. Now, my point out this for say, Fasca. I think we as Jamaicans, we just like to look at negatives first. I think probably it's a human being thing, but especially as Jamaicans. And I don't know, because tomorrow I can tell if I'm injured or I'm not, or if I'm a player or I'm not. We don't know, but to me, it's just very interesting. Now, can it be the case? Because I've heard this of players saying this as well. When they come back from international break, they are treated differently. I've heard players saying that. I'm pretty sure you have heard players saying that as well. Say, when them come back from international break, the managers don't want to play them, yada, yada. We don't know. And all of this is speculation now that it's going to be proven tomorrow what exactly is happening right there. But for me, it's just very interesting. I told them, look at it, and I'm like, hold on there. Bailey last 90 minutes is for Jamaica? and then he hasn't played for Aston Villa. What's happening right there? So I found it very interesting. So yeah, so we're gonna see what happens tomorrow. We can speculate right now and see what happens. But yeah, so Bailey, Asensio come in, hit the ground running. Malen come in now. So the game. So Bailey didn't play the 3-love against Preston. Then the very next game was Aston Villa won 3-0 against Brighton. And Morgan Rogers actually played on the right. Interesting. Again, as you say, Morgan Rogers had 2 assists playing from the right. Because I'm like, would I play from the right? So I went to look, and I can see clearly from the heat map, Morgan Rogers played from the right. Morgan Rogers came off injured in the 88th minute, and Malen came on and Malen scored. He also played from the right. So as I understand what you're saying, I understand so the options them enough right now in a Villa team, the attackers them enough and them a perform. So yes, Bailey have to go really lift him game and him really have to stay injured. Then in the very next game again, Donnelly Malen started from the right and he scored in Aston Villa's 2-1 victory over Nottingham Forest. So the attackers them they have fire. Bailey really have to go forward, lace up in boots and stay fit and fight off Malen and Rogers again. But for me, I've seen this story before. I've seen Diaby came at Leverkusen. Me see this story over and over again, and every time I see the yard man rise and him fight, and now another fight is on. Bailey's back again with Marlon and Rogers, Asensio. Who else there? What the four of them get name? Rashford. Boy, Bailey, that fighter, you have to go. Yeah. Me still believe in the yard, man. What say you, Fosky? I think Bailey can overcome this fight where I'm have to put up,
Well, yes, definitely, of course. If mentality is strong and him decides that yes, you more five to keep in place, not just not the team, but in the squad overall, then of course. But there then comes another story where if other clubs wants him, right, just like Diaby, him go to Saudi, and make some money, and at the same time, Aston Villa put the money to use and bring in some fresh players. So it all depends on Leon Bailey's performance for the rest of the season and how it pans out. So even if he perform well or if he don't perform well, if other clubs come in and say, all right, we want Leon Bailey, what's you guys' interest? I feel more and more likely that Aston Villa would and will sell him. That's what I think. Not no disrespect to Bailey because he can perform whenever he's fit and up and running. But there are times where he just seems out of it, in it, and we don't really know. Probably as some persons are saying that he's injury prone, right? Fitness is an issue right there that needs to be worked on. I mean, Bailey is what now, 27, 28. He's at the peak of his career right now. So being injured with all the technologies that we have right here and there, and then you're supposed to be taking care of your body to make sure your fitness level is there. I'm not saying that everybody has the same stamina and strength and stuff like that, but at the same time, there are persons around you that can say, hey, look, you need to be in tip top shape, you need to be doing this, you need to be doing that. So the researchers are there, everything is there for you to be in shape, not only in shape, but mentally, physically prepared for everything. Right? Bailey is not a Luke Shaw from Manu where him play one game and then gone back on the bench, treatment table for our next year and a half, right? But as I said before, other clubs are scouting him as I've seen, I've read and do some research to say, okay, other clubs are scouting him, and if it's a case where other clubs really that interested in him, Leon Bailey will leave Aston Villa this summer. If this coach is still there, then I'm guaranteed that if he can get the players that him want, him feel like yes, then Leon Bailey will be here, will be leaving Aston Villa.
So yeah, that are summer and the summer is far away. And for me personally, can't tell what got me that summer. But one thing is about Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey is a speedy left-footed right winger. And even in this Aston Villa squad, they don't have a like for like replacement for Leon Bailey. Because Malen is right footed, different profile. Asensio, yes, he's left footed, but him not as fast. Rashford fast, but him right footed and prefer to play upon the left. So as a right winger, I still I say Bailey is one of a kind in terms of him being left footed and I play upon the right wing there and him fast. Because Asensio again have a left foot, but Asensio not have Bailey speed. So Bailey have something where is needed in the squad where other players don't have in the squad. So I think that there's a place for a left-footed right winger with fast in any team because it brings a different dimension. Malen Affe literally if him cut inside, he might cut on his weaker foot from the right winger. We know the ball game I play right now. Wingers them are come inside a lot. So him have to go use him right foot. If you play a Rashford over there, him left foot. If you play Rashford over there, are the same thing. Asensio now have the speed on the wings. Asensio is playing as a number 10. So I still see where there's a spot for Bailey in this team, in this squad, especially it depends upon the formation of them a play. What I get to realize though is that when them play the back three, them play with a different profile of attacker. So Emery is a very tactical coach and you can't to study him sometimes. Sometimes in formation look very lopsided. Especially when I play with Matty Cash, them play so much different. So I don't know, but I think that with Bailey qualities and him attributes, I think there's always a place in the squad or in any team actually for a left-footed right winger. Probably I want Liverpool. We have a Mo Salah. Who else have a left-footed right winger? We're fast. Salah. Chelsea don't have them Neto already and them Nuni Madueke. But most teams can use a left-footed right winger that's fast. So I think there's a spot in. I think there's always a place for Bailey. Just fitness and performance, in my opinion, him need for put out. But we cover all the topics them we me did have written down to cover basically. Any other hot take we miss in the recent week because again we're gonna go back to the Reggae Boyz watch. We're gonna literally bring out everything we are going with the whole squad. That may I try to do that on the weekends, either Saturday or Sundays. But this is at Take Tuesdays, people. Wanna get used to it. Wanna smash the like button. Is me wanna share. Wanna can give a thought as well now because this is something new I may I try at Take Tuesdays. Wanna tell me if you like the vibe, wanna tell me if you like the idea. Is me literally find the points them and try and be as direct to the points them as I can. So yeah, Roje Williams, big up yourself again. Speedy recovery for all who never hear the voice note. I'm gonna play it once more.
Good man. Good man. Thanks for the worry through. And I have to okay now. Send me respect man. Alright man. Get me. That's why it is.
Yeah, so that was Roger Williams. I don't know. I'm making a know same Gov. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Roger Williams. Speedy recovery. Mr. Butler. Go see if I can work a miracle. Butler say it's not over till the fat lady sing. Mason Greenwood, they don't know again with a stunner. With a stunner. You talk about Mason Greenwood stunner, Fasca. I never have nothing to say on that.
Yes, Mason Greenwood know other persons will know, some may not know. Yeah, but I think Mason Greenwood is like Osman Dembele from PSG, right? And we all know Osman Dembele uses both foot, both feet, like left, right, and can cut it into anyone I feed him, he can get. Mason Greenwood is similar. He's just not having that great of an impact as Dembele right now. And in that term, they would call it ambidextrous, a
No,
two-footed player.
it's actually called
So,
ambipedal. Ambipedal.
Ambifidal
Yeah.
or ambifidal. Yeah, well,
Ambidextrous is with the hand.
yeah, yeah, that's true, that's true, that's true. Well, corrected, son corrected. I mix it
Yeah.
up. But anyways, if we use him 2 foot, that means that him can play across the board, across the front three, right? Now, in a sense, and King, me know probably you're not gonna want to hear this, but me gonna ask you a question. If Mo Salah was to leave Liverpool this coming summer, would you take Mason Greenwood to Liverpool?
Quick and fast. What you mean by me not gonna want to hear this? Fast, cause don't be afraid for ask me challenging questions, bro. The
So
one thing me I do is
what about Leon Bailey? What about Leon Bailey? Put Mason Greenwood and Leon Bailey there. Which
I
one of
see
them
a
would you
profile.
choose?
Alright, so how me look at it
Can
in
have the
terms.
same foot paper.
Say that again?
You say same profile, but two different players. They both play differently.
Alright, similar profile in terms of Mason's strong foot is left foot. Yeah, ambipedal, but we all know that his strong foot is his left foot. Also, it seems as if his favorite position to play is on the right wing, right? Bailey's favorite position to play also is on the right wing. Bailey's strong foot is also him left foot. So would I have both of them at the club? Me da welcome them. I now watch Mason's pass, and that is a Manchester United ex-player. Me not really watch it as me know a Liverpool fan, but it's so long gone, and I like him just him a left directly from Man U, go Liverpool. So me not have a problem with that. The only thing is that would I say those are my favorites? No, me rather are Kudos because I think Kudos in terms of him pace and him power, yeah, him output is still not great this season. But personally, Kudos are one of my favorite players them. But would I take Leon Bailey or Mason Greenwood? I'd welcome them to the club because me thinks if Salah for leave, we're gonna need more than one player to replace them. Me I tell you that. You can't use one player for replace Salah. So me that probably try use both of them for replace him. Welcome Mason Greenwood, welcome Leon Bailey, and see if we can use the two of them and interchange them. And then this bring me on to a next important thing as well, because people say when Mason come, which position am I play? Because him favorite position have to play on the right wing again. So is it that Bailey who play over the right wing? Bailey got play over the right wing or Mason got play over the right wing. I hear a lot of people say, and this is what I would do as well. I would have Mason play centre forward. I would play him in as a centre forward and play Bailey on the right wing. But that's a good problem for have. I'm dying to have that problem there, honestly, because in the business, all the coach work it out, but the coach have to work out that one day. What say you on that though?
Yeah, you have a point. Putting Mason center forward, I would put him as a. You can't put him as a central attacking midfielder. You can't put him there. So, but for me, in a sense, I would put them. I agree in that in the position that you would put Mason Greenwood, because I think great in those pockets of space. Him can utilize the ball a little bit. He can do little flicks and support and release the ball to other players. But Mason Greenwood and Leon Bailey, in some senses, they need the wing and over the touchline to say, all right, I'm going to take on this defender, or cut inside or cut it up on the outside, especially if a player not using 2 foot. Leon Bailey predominantly plays on the right hand side. I would love to see him go over on the left to square the ball in. But the only problem for Jamaica, I think we will bring that up in the Reggae Boys talk topic. But I think the issue for with Leon Bailey is that not just Leon Bailey, but the strikers. We don't have any strikers that can head the ball properly in the back of the net for Jamaica. So you really see the squares coming in for the Jamaican strikers them to head the ball because we don't really have a striker who can do that apart from Mikel Antonio, and we know where that is, what's going on with him right now. So live and direct, we don't have a proper winger that's going to cross the ball in the box for a proper striker to head the ball in the back of the net. We don't have a proper striker to do that, and we don't have the wingers them doing that for the strikers. So we are gonna leave that until the real boys thing. But yeah, that's just it.
Yeah, but it a hard forget. It a hard forget. See if I saw for the left wing there, you know. Me I telling you from now, you know. Me I telling you from now before we go into the Reggae Boys watch. Me I
Put him
run
a
see
put him
first.
put him a centre forward, man. Put him a centre forward. See
I
first. Put
put
him a
see
centre
first in the
forward.
center forward, man. See first, my campaign. You don't know me name the agenda, boss. Agenda for keep see first on the left wing there, you know, man. See first must be kept on that left wing by
And we
all
need
means
Kaim Dixon too.
necessary.
We need Kaim Dixon too. Kaim Dixon needs to come be there every Jamaica call up. You need to be there. You know, see what the man do. The last match, the one play everything that the ball had gone out for goal kick. Friend, surprised
Exactly.
to see him catch the ball and just square it.
So for
Right.
me, people always I say, see first the way him run him a go burn out and him can't play full 90. I say on the left wing the interchange Cephas and Dixon. On the left wing the Cephas or Dixon. One start, one come on. Tired for see the Mara Gray on the wing now. The Mara Gray can do him best work where he played the last time out. And that's what I think say the coach will learn. I think we'll see some progress. Again, Reggae Boys watch me have a few videos that come up about um what we can do for win the Gold Cup here come and me go put some things we learn. Also the interview with them also we have a big interview for drop. All bad things are for. I not even want to give you everything. But yeah, the main thing is that on the left wing there, Dixon and Cephas. For my money. I now put Bailey over there. Bailey on the right wing. So if it is that Bailey have to go fight with Messi for the right wing there, well, may the best man win. I saw me I look on it, but I now put Bailey over a left wing, man. I understand the thought process behind getting a left footer on the left wing so he can score some ball. And again, it depends on the run of play if the coach see the need for do that or depends. But I'm absolutely I love Cephas Panda left wing there. Absolutely. And if I see Cephas a Dixon over there. So yeah, that'll be very interesting. Again, you talk about a centre forward again. Coming up people in the Reggae Boys watch. We're gonna talk about a few centre forward. We know the names them already are ring up. The when name Tyrese Campbell. Um name a call up. Well next one name Malik Madasil. A few names and we gonna talk about them. We gonna talk about them. We gonna bring up the stats key. You don't know. Me have to know me I talk about. Me have to show the people them what me I talk about when we talk about a player. We just not talk about players like that. So the stats after there for match the eye test. So you don't know the thing. But big up everybody in the comment section. Johnny Powell, big up yourself. Newton thinks a Villa News said Bailey may be available for tomorrow match against PSG. Okay. Good news that see the good news. And about 5 clubs are in Bailey. Yeah, yeah, good. All of that are good news, you know. The whole of that are good news said we. I mean, that's not bad news right there. So yeah, people, we're gonna leave you with Mr. Butler saying, Mr. Butler say there's no such thing as bad.
When I was listening
I
sometime,
think
Ibrahimovic talk.
I think he meant there's no such thing as lose. You never lose. So in a life, them say you never lose if you learn. And for me, I always try to learn something. And now everything with the people, I could try to learn and make we L them be lessons. So any L we have, make it be a lesson so you learn instead of lose. You see me? So if you always a learn, that means you always a win. So there's no such thing as losing. But yeah, people, first you have anything for say cause me wrap up the show. I never plan for go past an hour. So I wrap up the
Yeah,
show
man.
first.
So
And the last
so
time.
so so people you remember about the Unity Cup, Trinidad, Jamaica, Ghana, Nigeria, and it's coming in what May. So prepare for that. Prepare for a show about that because we need Jamaica to be coming strong. So remember that a lot of person don't know or don't remember about it. So we'll be highlighting it from time to time to give you guys some update about it. Unity Cup, that's what you call it. As King said, the Mandem Cup. So
The Monday
I don't
Cup.
know.
So So,
Lewis.
like Birdie tell me today, so for all I'm upon information upon that, so me gonna do that a different way, cause them say in a confirmed as yet. So until it's confirmed, we can talk about it. But me gonna do it a different way, where what I would like to see. So irrespective of it being confirmed or not, I'm gonna talk about what I would like to see. Newton Thing asked a question before we go say, King, before you go, who do you like to see in midfield? I'm gonna talk about that again. Say when I want to draw the show because I want Louis Baker up on fire, Baker up on fire, people. I know I want him to the ball, but the ball hot. Casey Palmer, like him I find back him footing after injury, but I want Louis Baker is a name for call in a mid pitch. And then we got the next, let me tell you from now. So the next, what the show name? Before we forget, Tuesday, Hot Take Tuesday. The next Hot Take Tuesday, it's gonna be a versus. So it's gonna be a clash. I make you know. And it's gonna be a clash about midfielders. So the next Hot Take Tuesday, I'm gonna start put some individuals against each other. So you talk about who wants in a midfield, it's gonna be a midfield showdown. It's gonna be a midfield showdown, and we're gonna bring the stats and the facts for back it up. Why? But for sure behind the details. You know what I mean? We have to bring the stats and the facts for sure behind the details of who we are playing a midfield. Because guess what, people? Some people now get a fair chance. I want to call their name because one on the forward. So until next time, people, on the forward for the hot take, is me. I not do it right now because I don't have the stats for sure. But yeah, would I like to see in midfield? Call two name before I go. I think Anglin forget some more game time. Joshua and Anglin. That one, and I would like to see Baker commit because boy, the ball are on a hot piece of form. What say you, Fasca?
I would still give John Russell a go and Lewis Baker.
Hear that Newton thing? John Russell, Louis Baker. But yeah, big up yourself to everybody with join people and smash the like button on the way out. You don't know. The Tuesday live there might be some quick takes. So it name Hot Take Tuesday, hot, fiery. Keep it pushing. You see me, the Reggae Boys watch are gonna be a bit longer, and we're gonna bring a bit more details. But yeah, people, there you have it. Until next time, Fasca, big up yourself as usual for passing through. Big up yourself to everybody in the comment section. People, smash the like button on the way out, and you don't know what good. Safe guidance and protection. Until next time, it's your boy King. I'm out.